like I said, I think Flay is related to something high up in the Earth Federation, Earth Alliance side of things, given that she was getting retreated out of Alaska base. Personally.
Alright, we are calling all Gundam seed pilots. Are you ready to double your deployment? Join us on Patreon and get double episodes dropped right away. Once we reach 30 patrons, we'll bring double episodes to YouTube for everybody to experience. So fuel your Gundam addiction on Patreon. So let's build this community together, join Patreon, and get those double episodes of Gundam seed.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Justin, and we are back with episode 38 of Gundam seed, Into the Dawn Skies. How would you go to remind us of what happened last time?
Last time we continued the fighting with our new Earth Forces Gundams, or mobile suits, whatever technical definition it is. It lasted for quite some time. Kira and Athrun continued to work together, but didn't fully go into conversational or friendship status yet, or actually understanding, until the pilots on the Earth side started to go through some sort of withdrawal effects, which is a very interesting point. Because
called it.
We've not seen, and that brought up more questions. So they got out of there.
Well, Rao.
Correct. Rao and them got exited, went back to their ship, and then there was a discussion between Kira and Athrun about the status of where they are. Kigali ran up and hugged them both. And that was basically the episode.
I mean, there's more than the hugging. Well, actually, I don't know. Do you consider that a hug?
Absolutely. They didn't pull out.
Well, you don't typically pull out during a hug. If you had to pull out during a hug, you're doing more than hugging.
True.
But no, I mean, like, she one arm over one of them. Sorry, this is limited arm mobility, so I can't really... one arm over one of them, one arm over the other one. I don't know if that's a hug. Like, she didn't pull them together. I don't know what that gesture is called.
Eh.
Well, you know, if you just hang off of... Maybe just hanging off of two people. She hung off of both of them. It's like one-arm hug? Is that a thing? Can you one-arm hug? Well,
absolutely.
I mean, obviously, people with two arms, can they one-arm hug a person?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, then maybe you can hug two people at the same time. I mean, it would be different if they were both facing her and she was doing that with both arms. But she's doing this. She's hanging off of them. Like, she's not going for the hug gesture. Yeah, that even hurts to do. She's not doing the hug gesture. She's doing that thing of, like, three people who are wandering down the street at night trying to have a good time. One of the friends is just hanging off of both of them.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a hug, because that'd be a, hey, are you hugging those two guys? No, man, what are you talking about? They're just my bros. You know? What are those?
Well, I count what she did as a hug.
It felt like I think you said at the time, that Athrun and Kira were going to weirdly go in and hug each other. It's just that Kigali ran in and did a thing. That obviously, I know it's a friendly gesture. I'm not debating, like, she didn't hug them. She fucking hates those guys. No, I'm like saying, like, it's clearly
she
a friendly...
tried to throw them.
Yeah, it's just like, clearly it's a friendly gesture. I just debate whether you call that a hug or not. Like, if somebody ran up to me and put their arm over one of my shoulders, are you hugging me? No, I'm hanging off of you.
Mm-hmm.
It is semantics.
Indeed.
What else? Yeah, I think that was probably just all the main points. The drug addiction thing. Obviously, we had the debate about what their position is over there, those three pilots.
Yep.
The Durka Ha thing, which is just a thing in development, not really a thing we can really comment all that much about.
Correct.
And then whatever the subject of the next time on was, they're clearly talking about a person and their relationship to other people. I would have to guess Kira, because, you know, nothing happens if not for Kira.
True.
Anything else you want to bring up before we get into this?
No.
All right, let's go ahead and get on into it.
あとどのくらいですか。オーブからは再三にわたって会談の要請が来ておるな。ああ、もうダメダメです。そんなの。
They already attacked us.
国なんて消えてもらった方が後のため
You don't know.
こちらの準備は間もなく終わる。問題なのはそちらなのではないのか。
No, this is what I was saying before, that they want to obliterate Orb from the map now, and I was thinking nukes? I mean, we need to get that... Sorry, I recognize that as the end of the last episode, so I was waiting for the opening. We did get that whole commentary, or sorry, that comment from Mr. Fricky about the neutron jammer allows them to use nukes. I'm not aware of how it lets them use nukes. Like, does it let those Gundams use nukes? Or anyone in proximity to them use nukes?
I don't know.
Because also, again, as stated before in the previous episode, I don't know how a neutron jammer prevents nukes from working. Also, how far? Because we know the neutron jammers are buried in the ground.
Yeah.
So you're already assuming that neutrons work the same way that I understand them to work, which is to penetrate material.
I'm gonna say that they just prevent... I don't know.
I think also I might just have nukes on the mind. You might not understand this, but I'm watching a show called Macross.
What? Since when?
For a long time now. 130 episodes recorded so far, I think. Where a recent thing was them unleashing nukes on a planet in order to destroy the planet.
Okay.
Weird mouth on that one, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it's in, like, grappler mode. Because it looks like a dog, like a face out like this.
It's true.
To be fair, they don't have to. Yes, they gave you an ultimatum already. What did you think? Treat Earth Federation or Alliance or whatever it's called as hostile.
They are not on your side.
You should probably ally with zaft.
みんなもね。でも勝ち目がないから戦うのをやめて言いなりになるってそんなことできないでしょ。キロ。大切なのは
The irony of the message of what are you fighting for being followed up with I'm not just gonna roll over and surrender.
本当は戦いたくなんてないけど、
Mm-hmm.
戦わなきゃ守れないものもあるから。
I feel like this is my message during the whole beginning of the show about how you can't just stop fighting and not have people being left wanting revenge about things. There's things that have to be protected, right? Which means you have to fight back, which means you're going to cause deaths on the other side, meaning that there's going to be people that are upset with you for having killed somebody, probably. Even Jesus Yamato is falling into the loop.
やっぱまずいんだろうな。
True.
俺たちザフトが介入しちゃよ。だが、俺あいつ
Win?
あいつらを死なせ
Ah,
たくない。
damn it.
珍しく。てか、初めて意見が合うじゃんか。
Thank God Yazik isn't here to hear this.
1,000,000%. Yazik would not be having it.
Somewhere out there, Yazik is like scratching his scar the same way people do when they sneeze when someone says their name.
They'll be here. You'll see.
Very generic blaster noises, by the way.
Yeah. Agreed.
I would say Star Wars? I mean on the Earth Federation mobile suits, not on these guys.
Mm-hmm. Yo, that's crazy that he's not getting hit. Because you have a thing that I need.
Yeah. I told you what my orders are. I would have said my relationship to my fiancée, but you ruined that.
Oh snap, the boys are back in town.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the reason for Atherin's defection. Because you said, oh, we agree with you, there's things you have to protect. You didn't say anything about Zaft or anything.
True.
Sir, you can see how we're losing, right?
It's like, oh, we might need to pull out.
Oh, Rambo here? He's a general. So.
Got it.
According to that clock, it's 2 o'clock. Finish before tonight, I'm gonna say, what, next 6 hours? We know the Gundam pilots have 2 hours left on their drugs.
Okay.
あの物量では時間の問題だろうがな。やはり侮れん国だよ。地球軍が向きになるのもわかる。あの見慣れぬモビルスーツどものデータは最優先で取らせておりますが、この位置ですから。いずれどれかと相まみえる時が来るのか来ぬのか。
But given this distance, we just have a squiggly effect on our monitors every so often.
Exactly.
何か変化があったら知らせてくれ。は。面白くなさそうだな、イザーク。
Also, Yazik has been here watching the whole fucking time.
オーブはザフトからの支援も拒否しているからな。仕方あるまい。
Sorry, do you guys not see the two zaft Gundams out there?
じゃ
パナマからずっと狭い館内暮らしでもううんざりだろうが、あと少し我慢してくれたまえ。隊長。
Okay.
What's the deal with that girl you're keeping locked in your room? Kinda weird. Even weirder now that I know she's naked.
銃を撃ち合うばかりが戦争ではないのだよ。は？私は鍵を
Okay.
探していた。そして拾ったのだ。おそらくな。
Like I said, I think Flay is related to something high up in the Earth Force, Earth Federation, Earth Alliance side of things, given that she was getting retreated out of Alaska base. Personally. I've always said the ball and chain thing was dumb in Gundam.
I agree.
Bag it.
Yeah. Looks like he doesn't have a ball and chain anymore.
Oh, just like Athrun. It's funny. Their drugs were longer than the power packs they had.
Yeah.
So yeah, they must be like tier 1 Gundams.
It must be.
Well, because Kira's indicated he doesn't have to worry about power anymore. And Athrun's on the same level.
Yep.
Okay, maybe you are right. The way that read to me sounded more like naturals being turned into coordinators than... I don't see that they'd be improving coordinators' powers, but it still makes their, looking away, treatment for them even that much weirder.
It's weird medical experimentation where they... The possible side effects mean that it doesn't make sense to have them around people.
I don't know, again, people see them getting out of the Gundams.
お父様何を
人々は避難した。支援の手もある。後の攻めは我らが追う。が、たとえ王母を失っても
Called strategic retreat.
Well, no, they're getting ready to lose.
ブルーコスモスの名手、ムルタ・アズラエルの姿がある。
But we're not Blue Cosmos, the guy said.
He did not say we're not Blue Cosmos.
No, that guy said we're not Blue Cosmos. Not Azriel, the other guy in the room.
このまま進めば、世界はやがて認めぬ者同士が際限なく争うばかりの。
Earth forces are desperate.
そんなもので良いか。君たちの未来は。別の未来を知る者なら。
Well, by necessity, Blue Cosmos would be an Earth thing, so... It would be insane if there was a coordinator Blue Cosmos. You know, like black members of the KKK. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
That would just be a Chappelle Show skit.
I don't know. You'd have to be blind not to see it. What are we at? The 4th repair or the 5th repair now?
Something like that.
えていることになるなんて望むところよ。地球軍め。
各機速やかに上艦せよ。
かぐやに集結している？
あちらも排水の陣といったところか。
アスハメ、この後に及んで悪あがきを。
So even with all of that, they're still not willing to go to zaft.
苦しくて存分に叩きのめしてやりましょう。
草薙の予備ブースターを流用したものだが、パワーは十分だ。ローエングリン戦車と同時に全開。ポジトロニックインターフェアランスを引き起こし、それでさらに加速する。
そりゃこのままカーペンタリアに戻ってもいいんだろうけどさ、どうせ敵対してんのは地球軍なんだし。
アークエンジェルの方はどうか。
お父様、脱出は皆で。残してなどいけません。
So they're leaving with the Archangel under the guise of the fact that even though they're zaft, they're still fighting Earth forces while they're doing this?
I don't know.
ザフトのアスランザラッか。
That or they're staying at Orb to fight
彼
Earth
女は
forces.
分かってたんだな。アスラン、国、軍の命令に従って敵を撃つ。それでいいんだ。
Yeah, he's turning.
仕方ないと。それで
He's
こんな
defecting.
戦争が一日でも早く終わるならと。でも俺たちは本当は何とどう戦わなくちゃいけなかったんだ。一緒に行こうアスラ。みんなで一緒に探せばいいよ。それもさ。
Ah, damn it.
さあ、今度こそ蹴りにしましょう。
Is Zaft gonna become a background player?
No. Zaft is in control of space, remember?
It's true,
They're
but
going to space and they're going to encounter Zaft all over again.
who do they have?
That and we had the whole conversation about Earth Alliance being regulated back to Earth, so it's gonna be a rare occurrence. I feel like of seeing Earth Alliance in space.
アークエンジェルは行ってください。草薙は
すぐに出す。すまん。
空中戦になる。アスタールは無理だ。ディアッカーアークエンジェルへ。
What are you talking about? I've seen plenty of fights where they just stand on that little thing on the leg and shoot
Yeah.
at people. Maybe not going to like Mach 9 into space, but
お父様。
お前はいつまでグズグズしておる。早く行かぬか。
しかし
モビルスーツ接近、距離15じゃ。我らには我らの
technically, if she was on the Archangel, she would be the highest ranking military officer in Orb that we know about.
なぜそれがわからん。
Yeah.
行くぜ。来るぞキラ。発進急いでください。
Oh, even though it was described, I guess I'm confused on how that worked.
As am I.
I thought that was being fired behind them and propelled them forwards.
渦水はかがり急げ来たらこのバカ娘を頼むぞ。
The irony of calling her foolish for running away and then calling her foolish for not running away.
It's true.
そんな顔をするな。オーブの獅子の娘が。父とは別れるが、お前は一人ではない。兄弟もおる。
I was right. Also, I'm very conflicted about all the emotions I felt to now. I said Kigali was one of my 2 picks for who it could have been. Boom.
You did.
I also said that's the only way I could see her not winding up with that Kira.
So you think that Kigali and Kira...
She's in a very Luke-Leia relationship right now. They better not blow them up on the way.
Oh, I don't like how much they're focusing on this on this vessel.
That's what I'm saying. They better not blow it up on the way. We got Rambo and Kigali on board. Oh, is after getting left behind? You turn around and protect them as they go? I like my theory about better than what actually happened. Oh, come on, you could have hit them. To be fair, though, that one has the redirecting strike. They could have fucked everything up.
It's true. The seeds have flown.
Oh, fuck that. Self-destruct.
Get it. Get it, boy.
What are you mad about? You literally said, I want this thing wiped off the face of the planet.
Yep. Oh, that epic shot. Epic shot.
Oh, new ending.
That's a...
Hey, he does bring back the belts.
Beautiful.
I was about to say, I forgot for a moment that they did say they evacuated all the civilians, because I was going to say, oh, Kuzi was there. Someone's always going to be naked.
Yeah.
He's dead. Who's that guy behind him?
I don't know. Okay.
Pictures of our vacation to Hawaii, it feels like.
It's true. It looks like they went to Hawaii for to get married.
Also, those are very see-through dresses.
Very.
再び戻った空が、そこはすでに以前とは違う色。別れを、悲しみを、涙を経て再び見つめるその星の先に待つものは光か、さらなる戦いの渦か。加速する闇を懸命に止めようとする優しき手は。次回機動戦士ガンダムseed揺れる世界。
Oh, we got Lacus back.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you mean by back. In the show? Sure.
In the show, yeah.
Nothing ever actually happened to her to take her out of the show, so... I don't know. I'm more interested to see where Flay's story goes than Lacus's. Flay is on a fucking journey. You know, can you imagine what the show would be like if the main character was Flay?
Oh, God.
It would be awkward through that whole seducing Kira arc, But the whole then getting captured, and now I'm part of them, and now I'm technically an officer in the military that I've been desperately trying to get this other guy to kill the whole time. It is a journey.
Yeah.
Flay should have been the main character of the show.
I could see Destiny going towards Kigali being main character, considering what he said about them being seeds.
You're just pushing what you've already pushed the last episode.
Yeah.
Look, now that Athrun is just with Kira, I'm less on board about Athrun being the main character of a new series, because then it's just like, hey, let's look at Kira from a different perspective. It's like, no, I don't want to look at Kira anymore. I want to look at somebody else.
I'm done with Kira.
I am done with Kira. Kira's not interesting. Kira doesn't talk like a person, for one thing. You know? Kira talks like one of those reimagined world leaders from history that you always try to make look better than the rest of humanity, even though they were human too. It's like, yeah, you know, Gandhi was a great guy, right? Even though he cheated on his wife and beat her, I think. So it's like, the only person in my mind that I'm willing to put above humanity is Mr. Rogers, and even then you have an argument with me. So, I'm saying, Kira doesn't talk like a normal person. That's my end-all, be-all of that. And at the end of the day, I want a main character I can relate to. That's why I say Gate is such a great anime. Gate has a main character who's in his 30s. He's just a dude. He likes anime, too. So, I can relate to that versus all these anime that are teenage protagonists. It's like, maybe if I watched it as a teenager, I could have related more. But I'm quickly aging out of that. So...
Yeah, I see that. It now makes sense why Kigali has been in the positions that she has been. I think we're going to see Kigali get a mobile suit.
She wants one. Remember, she wanted to get into the plane, and then when Perfect Strike came, she said, let me get into it, and then Lafaga's like, no, that's for me. Well, I'm sure she'll get into one at some point. She's actively trying to get into one.
But, like, I think she'll get in and, like, be damn near just as good as Kira or Athrun. Like, it will naturally click.
I don't think so, only because, again, the whole Laflaga example I gave before, we don't get shown Laflaga fighting the new Gundams, because apparently they're maybe drugged up to be coordinator level, and he is just natural with Kira's programming good, which makes him able to fight other people with that same programming. Like, I expect to see the difference when they get into space and they have to fight Zaft people, possibly. Because those will be Zaft mobile suits, will be less than Gundams, but there'll be coordinators in them, and not naturals using programming.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I think that's my tier list. Naturals without programming, naturals with programming. I guess another level for our main character pilots that are naturals with programming, which Kigali would fall into as well. And then obviously normal mobile suit Zaft pilots, which is coordinators with mobile suits, then coordinators in Gundams, and then coordinators in 4-time Gundams.
Yeah, no, I agree. I see it. Overall, that was a fun episode. I like it.
Yeah. I wish I was wrong about the brother thing, but I was right, and I had to live with that, which is the best way to live with something, being right. I just think Kigali and Kira would have made a good relationship, and now it's weird. Now it's very southern. As per a different conversation we had in a different recording today.
Exactly.
I can't remember who my other thought was, who else it might have been. But, yeah, it was very clear to me that it wasn't Athrun, even though I feel like the show was trying to make us think it was Athrun. just that one line from the now dead president of Orb. They only just recently discovered each other. And again, it makes more sense that since they did the Seed project, the other person should be from Seed. Obviously, Kigali is from Seed. I mean, Orb. Is from Orb.
Yeah. Which, I see it, but...
I mean, you can't argue against it now. It's fact.
I can argue against facts if I want.
Sure. I didn't think you were a Republican, though. Politics.
Yeah, absolutely. Not touching that with
fake news
with somebody else's 10-foot pole. Yeah, no. I like the direction we're going. Happy to see we're back in space.
I'm less happy that. Well, I guess it is a satisfying narrative turn to have all of our main characters. Okay, I said satisfying. I'm clearly unsatisfied with it. It is a interesting narrative turn to have all of our main characters now in one place, except for, obviously, I don't think you can consider Yazek to be a main character, or Rao or Flay main characters anymore, but everyone except for them now on one ship doing one thing. And now we're just moving from one enemy to another. It's kind of funny, I think you brought up, is zaft no longer going to be a thing anymore, now that Orb is no longer a thing anymore. But yeah, I mean, I'm unsatisfied because I kind of preferred the multiple viewpoints, having Athrun in one place, Kira in one place, sometimes Kigali in another place, because that allows us to get all the different viewpoints. But I feel like now we're supposed to be solidified into a single viewpoint level. Oh yeah, what are we fighting for? How are we going to solve this? When I just mentioned last episode, I don't get it. I don't know what we're fighting for or how we're going to stop this. And even Kira's own thing is like, sometimes you've got to defend stuff. It's like, yeah, I brought that up back when Waltfield was still alive. Defending stuff means killing people. Killing people makes them want to get revenge on you, as per the dead president's message. So, very much Kira, despite being given this magnanimous position of, I'm gonna be outside the system, and that's how I'm gonna fight the system, is still part of the system. You can't escape it. Anyway, that's what I'm saying.
True.
The fact that he is no longer, or not Kira, Athrun is no longer giving us a zaft perspective, and the Rao is barely ever giving us a zaft perspective. He's just giving us some weird third-party perspective.
I don't know what's up with Rao.
Yazek certainly isn't giving us any third-party perspective. He's just giving us I'm a hound dog, and I'm chasing that fallen bird somewhere. I guess Patrick, maybe, but we only ever got Patrick perspective when Athrun was around, mostly, anyway. Or, Siegel. And from the next time on, we see that Lacus is still somewhere doing something. But we haven't seen Siegel since he reported on what Patrick was doing. By the way, Patrick is such a weird name in the show. Because everybody else has all these weird names, except for that one guy. So it's just funny having to say his name all the time. Anyways, I think that's it for us today. Once again, I have been Theta. This has been Justin. We've been Stoneface Reactions, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?